Welcome everyone to our Sunday celebration on the channel. Today we pause to honor the incredible actors we've lost on this day, the 24th of May, 2025. Their work has left a lasting impact on cinema, and we are grateful for the memories they've given us through their remarkable performances. Our thoughts are with their families and fans as we remember their legacies. Before we dive into today's tribute, please show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Thank you for being part of this heartfelt moment. Let's begin. The craft is sacred, but the purpose is human. These words, once spoken by Michael Alaimo, capture the essence of his extraordinary life and career. A beloved actor known for his passion, integrity, and quiet brilliance, Michael passed away peacefully at the age of 86, surrounded by love. His family has not disclosed a specific cause of death, but shared that his final moments were gentle and full of warmth. Michael Alaimo made a lasting impression on both film and television audiences. He is best remembered for his role as Greg Minor in the iconic thriller The China Syndrome, and for his scene-stealing turn as a doctor in Space Jam. But his contributions extended far beyond the silver screen. Born in Brooklyn, New York, Michael discovered his love for theatre early in life. He studied drama at Brooklyn College and honed his skills performing Shakespeare under the stars in Central Park. His passion led him to join the influential anti-war stage show, FTA, which toured internationally and deepened his commitment to using art as a force for social change. Michael's path took him from New York theatre to the heart of Hollywood, where he built a rich and diverse television career. His performances graced many beloved shows, including Cheers, Night Court, The Wonder Years, Hill Street Blues, Barney Miller, and Scrubs. Regardless of the role's size, Michael brought depth, authenticity, and humanity to every character he played. Colleagues and collaborators speak of Michael's unwavering kindness and wisdom. He was often the one others turned to, not just for professional advice, but for genuine encouragement. Michael always made you feel seen, one longtime collaborator recalled. He was the soul of every scene. Off-screen, Michael remained devoted to his family and his principles. He stood firmly for justice, equality, and the transformative power of the arts. He lived his values every day, both in his work and his personal life. Michael is survived by his beloved wife Louise, their two daughters, including television publicist Gabriela Alaimo Thomas, a son-in-law, and two cherished granddaughters. To them, he was more than an artist. He was a loving husband, a supportive father, and a proud grandfather. Over 6 decades, Michael Alaimo gave everything he had to his craft and to the people around him. His absence will be deeply felt, but his legacy of love, performance, and purpose will continue to inspire. Ben Rathbun once said, "Sometimes life rewrites the ending and you still find love." Those words beautifully captured his journey. Complex, deeply human, and ultimately hopeful. Best known for his appearance on Season 5 of 90 Day Fiancé. Before the 90 days, Ben passed away at age 55 after a brave battle with stage 4 stomach cancer. He died peacefully at his home in Greencastle, Indiana, surrounded by family and loved ones. Ben's wife, Mahogany Roker, stood by his side throughout his illness, reflecting the deep bond they shared, a connection that many initially doubted but came to respect as his story unfolded on reality television. His path to TV stardom was far from typical. Raised in a strict religious household, Ben spent years serving as a youth pastor before transitioning into non-profit leadership roles. Yet, it was his decision to reach out online to a young woman in Peru that would change his life and introduce him to millions. Their relationship, bridging cultures, continents, and a significant age gap, sparked intense interest and controversy. When Ben finally met Mahogany in person in Peru, viewers saw a side of him rarely portrayed on reality TV: sincere, vulnerable, and searching for genuine connection. Their story quickly became one of the most talked about arcs in the show's history. After the cameras stopped rolling, Ben and Mahogany quietly married off camera, embracing the highs and lows life brought their way. Ben openly shared the financial struggles and emotional battles he faced on the show's spin-off, 90 Day Diaries. Despite these challenges, his commitment to his loved ones remained unwavering. Fitness was another important part of Ben's life. He was passionate about health and wellness, often sharing motivational messages and photos that showcased his dedication to physical transformation. This passion led him to launch Today Fitness, a coaching venture designed to inspire others to take charge of their health. His cancer diagnosis shocked fans who had seen him as a symbol of strength and resilience. Ben leaves behind Mahogany and 4 children from a previous marriage. His life was not without controversy, but it was undeniably marked by transformation, redemption, and a belief that it's never too late to rewrite your story. David Toborowski, a fellow 90 Day Fiancé castmate, reflected on Ben's legacy. No matter what challenges he faced, Ben truly believed in love. That's how I'll remember him. Dave Shapiro was a force both in the music world and the skies, a passionate leader whose influence was felt deeply by everyone who knew him. "You could call Dave a force in the sky and on the ground," said a colleague. "Everything he touched, he made better, even if it made you sore." Tragically, Dave passed away at just 42 years old in a plane crash near San Diego, leaving a profound void in both the music and aviation communities. Dave wasn't just a music executive, he was a visionary connector, a dream builder, and a relentless advocate for art and adventure. As co-founder of Sound Talent Group, he helped grow a small 3-person startup into a thriving agency representing over 400 artists across genres, from rock and punk to pop and beyond. His influence was felt worldwide, shaping the careers of many and steering the agency toward unprecedented success. Unlike many agents who divide territories among themselves, Dave took a unique, hands-on approach. Alongside his wife, Vanessa Carlton Shapiro, he personally booked international tours to ensure that every artist had a single, consistent advocate in every market. This approach fostered stronger artist relationships and created a seamless experience globally. Before founding Sound Talent Group, Dave rose through the ranks at the agency group, eventually becoming vice president. But titles never defined him. What mattered most were the people, the music, and the live shows that brought fans and artists together. Music was a major part of his life, but only part of his story. Dave's other great passion was flight. A certified pilot for both fixed-wing airplanes and helicopters, he spent over a decade navigating the skies. He proudly described himself as a music agent, pilot, husband, puppy dad, and retired base jumper, a risk-taker who pursued adventure with purpose and meaning. Beyond thrill-seeking, Dave generously donated his time and aircraft to Angel Flight West, a non-profit that provides free air transportation to patients in need. His compassion in the skies was as genuine as his dedication on the ground. Dave's passing was sudden and heartbreaking. He died doing something he loved, just before landing in San Diego. The accident also caused damage and injuries on the ground, a somber reminder of how quickly life can change. Yet, even in loss, Dave's legacy carries forward. It lives on in every artist he supported, every show he helped bring to life, and in the spirit of those who continue his vision. His team at Sound Talent Group shared their grief. "We are devastated by the loss of our co-founder, colleague, and friend. Our hearts go out to the families and all affected. We ask for privacy during this difficult time." Dave Shapiro will be remembered not just for what he achieved, but for how he lived, fully, joyfully, and fearlessly. Gone too soon, but never forgotten. When you know what God says, what He means, and how to put His truths into practice, you will be equipped for every circumstance of life. These powerful words from Kay Arthur capture the essence of a life deeply rooted in faith, purpose, and dedication. Kay Arthur, beloved worldwide for her quiet strength and unwavering commitment to Scripture, passed away peacefully at the age of 91. Her legacy is not only measured by her influence, but by the countless lives she touched, one Bible study at a time. Born in Jackson, Michigan, Kay's journey began far from the pulpit. Initially a nurse, her path took a profound turn after she rededicated her life to God and married missionary Jack Arthur. What started in 1970 as a small gathering of women in her living room soon blossomed into Precept Ministries International, a global movement dedicated to helping others hear God's voice through Scripture. Today, Precept Ministries reaches nearly 100,000 people across 90 countries and has trained hundreds of thousands of Bible study leaders. Kay authored more than 100 books and Bible studies, translated into over 100 languages, with more than 18.5 million copies sold worldwide. Her revolutionary inductive study method, based on observing the text, interpreting its meaning, and applying it personally, transformed how many approach the Bible. Her teachings extended beyond the printed page through the television program Precepts for Life, which touched millions across 30 countries. Throughout her life, Kay never sought the spotlight or fame. Instead, she pursued the truth of God's Word with a passion and conviction that inspired others to deepen their faith. Whether she was quietly writing at her desk or sharing Scripture on air, her singular mission was clear: to help others draw nearer to God through His Word. Even after being diagnosed with Parkinson's disease in 2020, Kay's faith and spirit remained unshaken. She continued her ministry with boldness and grace until the very end. Tributes poured in from across the Christian world. Beth Moore described her as the most devoted teacher of Scripture she had ever known. Greg Laurie called her a real gem, praising her wisdom and steadfast commitment to biblical truth. Priscilla Shirer simply wrote, "Welcome home." Kay Arthur passed away in Chattanooga, Tennessee, surrounded by family. She was a teacher to the very end, a servant of God every step of the way. Her impact will live on, not just in the numbers, but in the transformed lives and nurtured faith of countless individuals worldwide. Georgia O'Connor made the brave decision to come forward and speak openly about her illness because her greatest passion in life was helping others. As she once said, "It doesn't matter what happens to you. It's how you react, how you take things on the chin, and move forward." This fierce resilience defined Georgia's life both inside and outside the boxing ring. Tragically, Georgia passed away peacefully on May 22, 2025, at just 25 years old, after a courageous battle with a rare and aggressive form of cancer. Diagnosed earlier that year, she faced her illness with the same determination that had defined her career. Prior to this, Georgia had also battled ulcerative colitis, never allowing adversity to derail her ambitions. A rising star in British boxing, Georgia's talent became evident from a young age. She began competing internationally at just 16, quickly making waves by winning gold at the Commonwealth Youth Games, along with silver and bronze medals at the Youth World Championships. Her transition to professional boxing in 2021 was marked by an undefeated record and appearances on major cards, including the historic all-female event Otto the Otwo in London, a landmark moment for women's boxing. Georgia's athletic prowess was not limited to boxing. She was a black belt in Taekwondo, undefeated in kickboxing, and a 3-time national champion. But her talents extended beyond sports. She was fluent in French, studied civil engineering, and had a passion for music, playing the guitar and singing with joy. Her talents were as varied as her spirit, driven, thoughtful, and deeply sincere. Those who knew Georgia often remarked on her warmth and wisdom well beyond her years. Even while battling illness, she openly shared her experience to support others facing similar challenges. Through her honesty and advocacy, she offered strength and hope, inspiring countless people at a time when she herself could have chosen to rest in privacy. In a moving chapter of her life, Georgia married her longtime partner, Adriana Cardinale, on May 9th, just weeks before her passing. Their love stood as a testament to the hope and courage that defined her journey. Following the news of her death, tributes poured in from around the world. The International Boxing Association honored her memory, saying, "A person of great soul and extreme sports talent fought against cancer. Your smile will never fade, Georgia. Rest in peace." Georgia O'Connor leaves behind her beloved husband, a devoted family, and a legacy of hope, courage, and compassion. Though her life was brief, her story touched thousands and will continue to inspire many more. Nicholas Ball was a distinguished English actor whose career left a lasting impact on British television and beyond. Born John Nicholas Ball on April 11, 1946, he built an impressive body of work over several decades before passing away on June 6, 2024. Ball became a familiar and much-loved face on British screens, known for his ability to bring depth and charisma to a wide range of characters. One of Ball's most memorable roles was as the private detective in the television series Hazel. His portrayal of the titular character in this show became one of the defining parts of his career, earning him recognition and respect from audiences and critics alike. His ability to embody the enigmatic detective with subtlety and charm helped cement his place in the annals of British television history. Ball's talents were not confined to one genre. From 2007 to 2009, he played the role of Terry Bates, a powerful and menacing gang lord in the iconic soap opera EastEnders. His performance brought a gripping intensity to the show, contributing to some of its most memorable storylines during that period. Ball's portrayal of Bates was widely praised for its authenticity and depth, adding a complex antagonist to the series and enhancing its dramatic appeal. Following this, Nicholas Ball appeared as Gary Ryan in the 5th series of Footballers' Wives and its spin-off, Footballers' Wives Extra Time. Here, he explored a different kind of character, bringing layers of nuance to his role and enriching the series' dramatic texture. His work on these shows demonstrated his range and adaptability, qualities that endeared him to a broad audience. Beyond his on-screen performances, Ball was also known for his distinctive voice work. He narrated audiobooks, lending his voice to works by renowned authors such as Christopher Hitchens and James Maybrick. His narration captivated listeners with its clarity and emotional resonance, showcasing another dimension of his artistic skill. In 2019, Ball appeared in a memorable commercial for Premier Inn, where he played the manager of comedian Lenny Henry. This role combined his dramatic flair with a touch of comedy, proving his versatility extended even into advertising. Nicholas Ball's personal life included a notable marriage to Pamela Stephenson, an actress, comedian, and psychologist. The couple married in 1978, but later separated after Stephenson had an affair and eloped with comedian Billy Connolly. Despite this challenging chapter, Ball's personal journey remained rich and complex, much like the characters he portrayed. In all, Nicholas Ball's enduring legacy is that of a versatile actor whose dynamic performances left a significant mark on British television and culture. His contributions continue to be celebrated by fans and peers alike. Tom Bauer, born January 3, 1938, in Denver, Colorado, was a distinguished American actor whose career spanned over 5 decades, leaving a lasting imprint on both television and film. Known for his remarkable versatility and commitment to authenticity, Bauer became a beloved character actor, admired by audiences and colleagues alike. Growing up in Denver, Bauer developed a passion for acting early in life, which led him to enroll at the prestigious American Academy of Dramatic Arts in New York City. His early career was marked by a blend of bold choices and steady work. including his participation in John Cassavetes' influential directorial debut, Shadows. This experience helped shape his approach to acting, emphasizing naturalism and depth. Interestingly, Bauer also worked as a private investigator for a period, a unique background that added an extra layer of realism and insight to many of his roles. Bauer's breakthrough role came with his portrayal of Dr. Curtis Willard on the beloved television series The Waltons. This role introduced him to a wider audience and solidified his reputation as a reliable and compelling actor. Over the years, he became known for his ability to infuse every character he played with integrity and truth, whether in supporting roles or leads. Throughout his extensive career, Bauer appeared in more than 100 film and television projects, demonstrating an impressive range. His film credits include The Ballad of Gregorio Cortez, Crazy Heart, and Appaloosa, where his performances were praised for their subtlety and emotional depth. In addition, he worked on the acclaimed film Pollock, directed by Ed Harris, showcasing his ability to contribute meaningfully to biographical dramas. Even in his later years, Bauer remained active, with notable appearances in El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie, and Raymond and Ray, proving his enduring relevance in the industry. Off-screen, Tom Bauer was known not only for his professional dedication, but also for his deep commitment to the acting community. A devoted family man, he balanced his career with a strong personal life. He was an active supporter of the Screen Actors Guild and engaged in numerous film festivals, contributing to the promotion and celebration of cinema beyond his own work. His mentorship and encouragement of younger actors further highlighted his generosity and passion for the craft. Tom Bauer passed away at the age of 86, leaving behind a rich legacy of memorable performances and a reputation as a consummate professional. His work continues to inspire actors and audiences, ensuring his contributions to film and television will not be forgotten. Through his enduring dedication and natural talent, Bauer enriched every story he touched, solidifying his place as a cherished figure in American acting history. Rosalina Neri was a celebrated Italian actress whose remarkable career spanned stage, television, film, and radio, making her a cherished figure in Italy's performing arts scene. Born on August 12, 1927, in Arcisat, a small town in the province of Varese, Neri displayed a passion for the arts from an early age. Her journey into the world of entertainment began in earnest in the early 1950s, leading to a career filled with diverse roles and enduring acclaim. Neri first gained public attention in 1954 when she starred in the musical comedy Tobia, La Candida, Spia, produced by the renowned creative duo Guaranè and Giovannini. The production was well received, serving as a springboard that introduced Neri's talent to a wider audience and opened doors to numerous opportunities across multiple media. Her true breakthrough came with her captivating performances in the variety show Invito al Sorriso, created by the talented writer and director Marcello Marchese. The show's witty and sophisticated humor provided the perfect platform for Neri's charm and comedic timing. Audiences quickly grew fond of her vibrant stage presence and natural charisma, qualities that set her apart in Italy's competitive entertainment industry. What truly made Rosalina Neri a household name was her striking resemblance to the legendary American actress Marilyn Monroe. This physical similarity earned her the affectionate nickname Marilina, a portmanteau that fused her own name with Monroe's. The media seized upon this comparison, and Neri became known as the Italian Marilyn Monroe, a label that followed her throughout her career and contributed to her iconic status. This resemblance, combined with her talent, made her a compelling figure both on and off the screen. Beyond television and stage, Neri demonstrated considerable versatility as a film actress. She appeared in several noteworthy Italian films, including I giorni cantati, directed by Elio Petri, which showcased her ability to handle dramatic roles with depth and nuance. Another significant work was La donna degli altri è sempre più bella, where she further established her reputation as a multifaceted performer capable of tackling a wide range of characters. During a professional trip to England to film a television commercial, Rosalina met Jack Hilton, a distinguished conductor and impresario. Their connection soon blossomed into a long-lasting romantic relationship, and the couple had a daughter named Angela. This personal chapter enriched Neri's life beyond the spotlight and was a source of great joy for her. Rosalina Neri's dedication to her craft never waned, and she remained active in the arts well into her later years. Her enduring presence and continued performances solidified her standing as a respected and beloved figure in Italian entertainment. On June 5, 2024, at the age of 96, Rosalina Neri passed away in Milan, leaving behind a legacy marked by talent, grace, and a distinctive place in Italy's cultural history. Noreen Nash, born Norabelle Jean Roth on April 4, 1924, in Wenatchee, Washington, was a shining star of Hollywood's golden era. She passed away on June 6 in Beverly Hills, California, at the age of 99, leaving behind a legacy as a talented actress and accomplished writer. Nash's journey into show business began in 1942 when she was crowned Apple Blossom Queen. This early recognition helped launch her career, but it was the support of Louis Cher, agent for Bob Hope, that truly opened the door to Hollywood. She signed a contract with MGM as a showgirl, starting her path in the film industry with small, often uncredited roles. During this time, Nash also worked as a model alongside legends like Marilyn Monroe. Her film debut came in 1943 with the musical Girl Crazy, where she appeared alongside Mickey Rooney and Judy Garland. However, it was her role in Jean Renoir's 1945 drama The Southerner that marked a turning point, earning her more substantial roles, especially in B-movies. Throughout the late 1940s and early 1950s, Nash starred in films such as The Red Stallion, 1947, The Checkered Coat, 1948, and the cult sci-fi classic Phantom from Space, 1953. Her beauty and screen presence often drew comparisons to Marilyn Monroe, earning her the affectionate nickname Marilena. Beyond the screen, Nash's personal life was rich and fulfilling. In 1942, she married Dr. Lee Siegel, a medical director at 20th Century Fox. Together, they raised two sons, Lee Jr. and Robert. After Dr. Siegel's passing in 1990, Nash found love again and married actor James Whitmore in 2001, who passed away in 2009. Nash's career included collaborations with notable directors and actors, and while many of her roles were in lower-budget films, her performances consistently stood out. Noteworthy appearances in movies like The Devil on Wheels and The Big Fix highlighted her range, and her portrayal of Lona Lane in the acclaimed film Giant cemented her place in Hollywood history. By the 1960s, Nash retired from acting, turning her talents to education and writing. She authored several books and continued to inspire others, including her sister-in-law, actress Susan Hart. Active in community and political causes, Nash supported Adlai Stevenson's 1952 presidential campaign and was dedicated to charitable work, frequently visiting the Jewish Home for the Aged in Boyle Heights. Noreen Nash's life was a remarkable blend of Hollywood glamour, creative passion, and heartfelt community service. Her enduring contributions to film and literature remain a testament to her grace, talent, and compassion. Janice Page, who passed away at the age of 101 on June 2nd, was a cherished American actress and singer whose career spanned nearly 60 years, making her one of the last surviving stars from the golden age of Hollywood. Born Donna Mae Chaden on September 16, 1922 in Tacoma, Washington, Page began performing in local amateur shows at the age of 5. After high school, she moved to Los Angeles, where she sang at the Hollywood Canteen during World War II and posed as a pin-up model, captivating the hearts of many servicemen. Page's talent and charisma earned her a film contract with Warner Brothers, where she starred in numerous musicals and dramas. However, her passion for live performance led her to Broadway, where she dazzled audiences in shows like Remains to be Seen and The Pajama Game. Her role as Babe in The Pajama Game solidified her status as a Broadway star, and her versatility allowed her to effortlessly switch between stage and screen. Throughout her career, Page appeared in notable films such as Romance on the High Seas, alongside Doris Day, Silk Stockings with Fred Astaire and Sid Charisse, and Bachelor in Paradise with Bob Hope. She also made significant television appearances, starring in her own sitcom It's Always John, and guest starring in beloved series like All in the Family, The Fugitive, and Saint Elsewhere. Page's contributions to the entertainment industry were recognized with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1960. Despite facing personal challenges, including vocal cord damage that nearly ended her singing career, she persevered and continued to share her voice and talent with the world. In addition to her professional achievements, Page was known for her resilience and candidness, sharing her experiences to inspire others. She lived a full and vibrant life, celebrating her 100th birthday in 2022. Janice Page's legacy is one of enduring talent, grace, and a love for the performing arts. Her work on stage, screen, and television brought joy to countless fans and left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. She will be remembered as a true Hollywood legend whose spirit and artistry continue to inspire. Lourdes Portillo, who passed away on April 20th at the age of 80, was a pioneering Mexican filmmaker whose work profoundly shaped the representation of Latin American and Chicano identities in cinema. Throughout a career spanning more than 4 decades, Portillo used film as a powerful tool to explore complex social justice issues, drawing deeply from her experiences as a lesbian Chicana woman. Her storytelling combined political insight with personal narratives, making her films both deeply intimate and broadly resonant. Born on November 11, 1943 in Chihuahua, Mexico, Portillo moved to Los Angeles with her family at the age of 13. Growing up, she was inspired by her father, who worked in the newspaper business, instilling in her an early love for storytelling and the written word. This passion naturally extended to filmmaking, and by her 20s, she was already involved in the industry, initially working with an educational film company in Los Angeles. In search of a more dynamic artistic environment, Portillo relocated to San Francisco in the early 1970s. There, she became an important figure within Cine Manifest, a Marxist film collective that emphasized political activism through art. She later formalized her education in filmmaking by earning an MFA from the San Francisco Art Institute in 1985, solidifying her technical skills and artistic vision. Portillo's first significant work, Después del Terremoto, After the Earthquake, co-directed with Nina Serrano, explored the life of a Nicaraguan refugee in San Francisco, signaling her lifelong commitment to telling stories about marginalized communities. Her breakthrough film came shortly after with The Mothers of Plaza de Mayo, a powerful documentary about Argentine women who protested the forced disappearance of their children under a brutal military dictatorship. The film received widespread acclaim, winning 20 international awards and earning an Academy Award nomination. Over the years, Portillo continued to explore themes of identity, memory, and activism in films such as La Ofrenda, The Offering, and The Days of the Dead, which celebrated the cultural revival of the Day of the Dead tradition among Chicanas and Chicanos in the United States. In The Devil Never Sleeps, she blended personal history with political inquiry, unraveling family secrets surrounding her uncle's mysterious death. This film exemplified her signature approach of combining intimate storytelling with larger social and cultural questions. Lourdes Portillo's legacy is one of artistic brilliance deeply intertwined with advocacy and social justice. Her films not only documented the lives and struggles of Latin American and Chicano communities, but also gave them voice and dignity. Her passing is a significant loss to the world of cinema, yet her influential body of work will continue to educate, inspire, and empower future generations. In the realm of music legends, few names shine as brightly as Cher's. Revered as the goddess of pop, her path to stardom has been truly remarkable. Rising to fame in the 1960s alongside her husband Sonny Bono, Cher's career skyrocketed with hits like the Shoop Shoop song and If I Could Turn Back Time. However, beneath the glitz and glamour, a silent struggle unfolded. In the late 1980s, Cher faced a formidable adversary in the form of the Epstein-Barr virus. This insidious infection, transmitted through bodily fluids, triggered a series of health challenges. Chronic fatigue syndrome and pneumonia became unwelcome companions on her journey. Despite these hardships, Cher's resilience shone through. She confronted her illnesses head-on, even as they threatened to silence her music forever. In a rare glimpse into her struggles, Cher shared her harrowing battle with pneumonia, a near-death experience that deeply affected her. "I was sick for a long time," she revealed in a 2008 interview. Desperation led her across oceans in search of treatment, defying skeptics who doubted her suffering. Pneumonia, a relentless foe, brought her to the brink, serving as a stark reminder of mortality's grip. Yet, even in the face of adversity, Cher's spirit remained unbroken. Using social media as a platform, she shed light on her journey, connecting with fans who shared similar struggles. In 2016, she recounted her encounter with pneumonia, a stealthy enemy that almost went undetected until its hold tightened. The toll of her illness was not just physical, but emotional, underscoring the fragility that lurks beneath fame's spotlight. Cher's candid revelations sparked concern among her followers, initiating discussions on the dangers of pneumonia and the importance of vigilance. Her vulnerability resonated deeply, emphasizing that even icons are not exempt from life's challenges. As the world grapples with the shadow of illness, Cher's journey stands as a poignant reminder of life's fragility and the resilience of the human spirit. Her courage in adversity serves as a beacon of hope, inspiring countless others to confront their own battles with unwavering determination.